Good morning. Myself Balakeerthiga, Assistant Professor, Department of Psychology, SFR College for Women. Today we are going to see the topic of branches of psychology. Branches of psychology. Psychology is a diverse and multifaceted field that explores the complexity of human mind and behavior. As we all know, psychology is the scientific study of human behavior and mental process. It encompasses numerous branches, each focusing on specific aspects and contribute to the comprehensive understanding of human experience. It applies various psychological laws, principles and theories in various settings. Some of the most prominent branches include clinical psychology, cognitive psychology, development and social psychology. These branches represent different areas of focus which give us the broader way to study human mind and behavior. First of all, we see clinical psychology. Clinical psychology is a branch that focuses on assessing, diagnosing, treating mental, emotional as well as behavioral disorders. It applies psychological theories, laws and principles in clinical setting. It involves understanding, preventing and relieving psychological distress and also promoting well-being and personal growth. Then we go to counseling psychology. Counseling psychology is a generalized health service that provides professional psychological that uses a broad range of cultural informed and culturally sensitive practices to various group of people to improve their well-being and alleviate distress, maladjustment and resolve crisis in order to provide a better functioning in their lives. Counseling psychologists work with diverse population include in an individual setting, group setting as well as the family setting. It involved in preventing psychoeducation and also provide remediation. Then we go into an industrial psychology. Industrial psychology is also known as the organizational psychology. As the psychological definition, it is the study of studying human behavior in the workplace setting. It applies psychological principle, theories and law in workplace setting in order to improve organizational effectiveness, the well-being of an employees. This field focus on understanding how individual, groups and organizational structure influence productivity, motivation and overall job satisfaction. It not only focusing on employee and productivity of an organization, it also focus on customer and consumers. Then we go into developmental psychology. Developmental psychology is the study of how people grow, change and adopt across course of life. It is the study of human behavior throughout their lifespan, originally concerned with infants and children, then it focuses on the broader way with including adolescents, adults and the entire lifespan. It examines the psychological, emotional, cognitive and social changes from conception till old age. Then we go into social psychology. Social psychology is the scientific study of how people's thought, feelings and behaviors are influenced by the presence of others, not only the actual presence but also the imagined presence of others. It explores how individuals are affected by the social environment, not only how individuals are affected by the social environment but also how the environment is affected by the individual. Social psychology focuses on societal concerns such as crime, prejudice, domestic abuse, public health, bullying, aggression, stereotypes and so on, in order to provide well-being and the focusing on the health of the society. Then we go into the health psychology. Health psychology examines how biological, social and psychological factors influence health and illness. Health psychology uses psychological science to promote health, prevent illness in order to improve the overall health of the society. APA's 38th edition is devoted to health psychology. By this division, they focus on better understanding of human and why illness happen and what psychological factor influence these illness and overall contributing to the healthcare system and policies related to health. Then we go into positive psychology. Positive psychology is a relatively new branch in the domains of psychology. It is the scientific study of conditions and process that contribute to the positive psychological state, well-being of an individual and positive relationship. Positive psychological states are contentment, joy, altruism and so on. Positive psychology as a new field emerged in 1998 when Martin Seligman became the president of APA. During his theme, he chose the positive psychology as a theme for that year. Martin Seligman is the father of positive psychology. It not only focuses on how things go wrong, it also focuses on why things happen right. Then we go into sports psychology. Sports psychology focuses on psychological variables that influence physical activity and performance. It focuses fully on athletic performance, anxiety, focus, motivation, visualization, stress and resilience, how these factors affect people during exercise, physical activity or athletic competition or study under sports psychology. Sports psychology not only provide benefit for athletes but also for non-athletes by helping them to stick with exercise program and diet plans. Sports psychology offers various benefits in order to recover from a traumatic injury for many athletes. Then we go into gender psychology. Gender psychology mainly provides the difference between how gender plays a role in the society and how gender and sex are different. Gender psychology is a study of how psychological factors influence and are influenced by gender. It explores the development of gender role and how it impacts on the behavior and mental health of both male and female, and it gives the interplay between gender, identity and society, and it fully focuses on avoiding gender stereotypes and in order to promote gender roles in individual mental health and well-being. Thank you.